Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by SmokinSteve's today. Normally we're cooking up something around here, but today we're going to be doing a review on the InkBird Plus vacuum sealer. And I want to give a big shout out to InkBird for sending this to me for purpose of a review. And we're going to take a quick look at, show you the different functions. We're going to go through some of the operations and show you how it operates. And you be your own judge on the product, but I think it's going to come in handy for my use. I'm going to be able to marinate my meats and before I cook them, put them in the refrigerator. And when you marinate in a vacuum sealed bag, you only need to marinate it for maybe an hour or so instead of 12 hours or 24 hours. And what happens is when you suck that air out of that bag collapses, pushes that moisture and stuff into that meat and fuses right into the meat, and it doesn't take nearly as long. So we're going to show you how this thing operates and how it works. And guys, before I forget it, I'm going to have a link in the description section underneath this video where you can find this and pick one up, check it out, see if you like it. And you know, it's already got a good price on it, and there's going to be a coupon in there, a code that you can put in there and get an extra 15% off, but it's for a limited time only, so you want to take advantage of that if you can. And also I got a lot of favorite things in there that I like to use, and I got the links to those under the video as well in the description section. So guys, let's go ahead and take a look at this thing and see what it looks like. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. As you can see, it's pretty well contained in here. And the first item is the suction hose. You can use that for accessories such as a food saver. And here we have an 8-inch sealer roll. And we got some bags in here. These are the 5 8-inch by 11.5-inch bags that we can use. And user manual back here with some handy instructions that we want to be sure to check out. And the unit itself. I got this packaged in here pretty good where it's not going to be damaged during shipment, so everything looks good here. A little bit of weight to it, and it looks like it's pretty solid. Nice plate on the front. It's a good looking machine. It's your InkBird Plus, and underneath the hood we see the vacuum chamber. And what else? Yep, there's a power cord for it, 120 volt, and this here is a extra foam pad for the sealer, and it looks like that's it. Now here's an accessory that InkBird sent along. There's a lot of accessories to choose from. These are sealer rolls, and you can make various size bags out of these for sous vide cooking, marinating your food, or putting stuff in the freezer. Okay guys, here's the unit. As you can see, it's pretty nice looking. We got just 4 buttons across the top. The one on the left is for food, dry or moist. You can change that just by hitting the button up to moist, hit it again, back to dry. You have a seal button and vacuum and seal. That's where you'll suck the air out of the bag and seal it. And this one here is no vacuum, just seal. And then of course a stop button. And across the top you have a little slider here that will cut the bag. So let's go ahead and open her up. Got 2 buttons on, one button on each side to release it so you can open it. And right here, I don't know whether you can see it or not, but right here is the vacuum chamber. and right here is where you get your seal. And right over here is a little little module that comes out here, and that's your vacuum. And what you can do with that is take this little accessory hose right here and plug that in like so. Then if you have any other accessories for food storage or whatever, like the ball jars, you can seal those up just by putting that over the top of the jar. And the little button over here for that is right here. It creates a pretty good vacuum. So that's a nice little feature right there. So we're going to get this guy closed up, and we're going to get some bags going here and seal up some food and see how it works. Okay, we're going to take this sealer roll here, and we're going to make us a bag for this bottom round roast I got sitting over here. We want to get that into that bag in that vacuum chamber, and then make sure that we get this lid closed. We want to push down each side until you hear it latch. Plug it guy in here, and you see it light up. Now, since we're just sealing the end of the bag, we just hit seal. So we're going to get this bag sealed up here on this end, then we're going to be putting our meat in the bag. So it's done sealing, and there's a button on each side here, releases each end, so you can lift that up. And there's the seal. That bag's sealed up nice and tight and ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and get a length for the bag. See how long we need to make it. Then we're going to use that cutter on top of the vacuum sealer to cut it off. So we got our length now that we need. It's just a matter of getting that lid closed, and that cutter's right there on the top. So it's just a matter of setting that bag right on top of there, sliding that cutter right across there. Just like so. Just like cutting butter. So now we got our length of our bag ready to go, and we got our meat inside there. So okay, once you got your meat in the bag, you could take this little tag and put it inside the bag, or you could simply tape it on the outside of the bag. That way you'll know all the details of what's in the bag. So we'll open her up. Again, place that into that bag in that vacuum chamber there. Just like so. Get that lid closed and get your hand out of the way, and make sure it latches on both ends again. Then hit vacuum seal. So there's a lot of different ways you could do it. You can put the tag on the outside or the inside. You could season it beforehand or not season it. You could put a little marinade in there and put it in the fridge and let it sit in there for about an hour or so, and then pull it out and get it cooking, and it's all marinated. When you vacuum seal a bag like this, that infuses the flavors into the meat, and it only takes an hour or so. And if you didn't use the bag, it'd probably be in the fridge for 12 or 24 hours marinating. So this is a way to go. Okay, we're going to try to simulate a moist marinade, and I got a few carrots thrown in a bag here along with some marinade. Now, I don't normally marinate carrots, but I don't have any meat on hand to just throw in here to check it out. So we're just going to use carrots, and I got a little marinade thrown in there. And we don't want this marinade to go up into the unit itself, so you don't want to put a whole bunch of liquid in there. So we're going to set this guy over here to moist, get her opened up, and put that end there in the vacuum chamber. So we're in moist. We're going to hit vacuum seal, and we're going to watch this liquid and make sure it doesn't go up into the machine. And if it starts to go into the machine, we'll just hit stop. So here we go. So far the liquid's just right to here. So far so good. I think the trick is to not get too much liquid in here. Liquid came up to here, which is good. It didn't get into the machine. We got a nice seal here, and as you can see, the marinade's around the carrots. Hopefully, normally it'd be meat and not carrots. There's a look at your wet marinade right there. Okay guys, that does it for the review. As you can see, it works out just fine, and I think it's going to suit my purpose just fine, as far as sealing up the bag with the rubs in there and ready to go on the cooker, sealing the bags up for the freezer, taking leftovers, throwing them in here, sealing the bag up. A wet marinade, only going to take an hour or so in the fridge to infuse all that flavor into the meat instead of 12 hours, 24 hours. And when you don't seal it in that vacuum, just put it in the refrigerator for 12 or 24 hours, that marinade is just soaking in maybe a quarter inch of the meat. This way, with the vacuum, it's getting more deeper into the meat. And I think I'm going to find a lot of uses for this, and I really like this product. Be sure to check the links out underneath the video, and give me a thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you on the next one.